sports poetry. Poetic journey. Grave Isaac Nalco, sports poetic journey. This was an audio poem, so it's probably fitting I'm reading it. This one's called Football. 13. Football's the section. There's 3 sections: football, tennis, and other sports. This one's called 13 Mushrooms. It's a sound poem. The digital version, there's a link of me recording it, which is pretty much this anyways. A sunny day, Mike and his cousin Jace are playing football in the park. Mike kicks it long towards the tree goals. Jace loses his balance, flying for a high mark. Mike sprints. Jace picks himself up. Jace, are you okay? Find Mikey. Hey, is this mushroom okay? Yeah, it's an orange one, sweet. New game. Whoever finds the most mushrooms keeps them all. You're on, cuz. So I'm in the lead. I've already found one. Oh yeah, I just found 2, 3, 12. Scores level. Mikey and JC for 12. Sometimes you've just got to sit back and give up, bro. Hang on, it might not be over yet. 5 seconds ago, why don't you bounce? 13, 13. Can you believe it, Jace? I picked 13 of the pine ones. What a story. What a celebration, Mikey. What a grand prize. Wales versus France in the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinal match of the 2019 Rugby World Cup in Oyata, Japan, France led for the majority of the match. However, the game shifted momentum when France's Vahamanina struck Wainwright high and received a red card, leaving France with only 14 players on the ground. Wales eventually overcame France to win 20-19, scoring the winning try and conversion in the last 10 minutes of the match. Wales are magnific. They just play. Join Wales and France. 1 minute silence. It's an aggressive, dynamic start. Wales is desperate. There is blood. Ficou applying enormous pressure. Sebastian Latour coming around the corner. Explosive French team. It was fantastic and sublime France. It was a fantastic and sublime France. Oh, thanks for the like. That's so kind of you. The Welsh do know what hit them. Arousal level high. France is off. It was a song by Jake Ball. Williams could have a game of chess. Getting good taste of the great battle. Wales played themselves. The North has courage. The dominated Wales take the French. That is trouble. Wales is paying up. Moriarty is striking the bass player. France have the fire. Grim defense. Wales seized the moment. He made everything explosive. Wales fight back and intercept. France, Welsh, desperate. France is away. The Welsh haven't finished. France, how do France reverse momentum? They can't stretch the advantage. Wales, penalty. Money well spent on defence. Precise Jones will have to pull the trigger. Wales need change. It's a real war of attrition. This is resurrecting memories here. Wales couldn't get through the fence. It's about retention for the French. Blindsided France is clinging on. Fatigue setting in. Remaining Welsh are trying to charge here. France may see out. Wales lead the conversion. Wales look to go. The Welsh withstood the French onslaught and ground out a victory. The dragon has doused the fire of the raging bull. The French showed respect, made it hard for themselves. In the end, Wales took the chocolates. The French were courageous. They never went away. Secondary at PE, a boy called Dean. Acclaimed player, do you want to do the footy tackling drill with me? Guess we'll give it a go, Dino. Tanmay, hi. Thanks, Curtis Suave. Thanks, sport. Really appreciate it. Guess I'll give it a go, Dino, but I haven't played much footy. I'm not that good, but don't worry. Then the PE teacher blows the whistle, we run, and I can't catch him. I knew he was better. I still tried to lunge. I missed the tackle, not fast enough. Obviously not out of this bar, he says, bad luck. Probably need more practice on it. So, mate, forcing a laugh, and I question my fitness in that moment as reality hits. I'm more suited to non-contact, less strenuous sports such as tennis, but experience undertow me. Then I gradually fall unconditionally in love with AFL, even though my team often vexes me, and winning games is rare these days. It still feels extremely satisfying when the Sydney Swan Stars, both young and old, eke out a close, hard-fought win. And once we beat COVID-19, I'm zealous for supporting the Swans at the MCG. Giants versus Richmond, the grand final replay, 24th July 2020. 300 days after the grand final, Team of Champions battle the champion team. Tribute, Shane Tark no longer with us. Tragic look at his own life. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for a vital clash, a highly anticipated battle at Giant Stadium. This is Friday Night Football, one of the first games played in front of a crowd since the coronavirus outbreak. Extraordinary scenes, the electric atmosphere. Tigers off to a fly, opening goal is theirs. Giants bounce back with a hat trick of goals. Hungry Tigers dominate the second, receive few crumbs for their efforts. Giants weather the Tigers storm, can't afford to concede. Still somehow still in the hunt. Game rise intensity in the third. Highly anticipated contest delivers. Seeing green light up the stadium. Twilight the third. Tigers clawing back. Tiger Army roars. Richmond, yellow and black. The Tigers now believe they can succeed, beating 3 goals in 6 minutes. Giants must stand tall, must be resolute, must hold on. A tight, tough, tense game unfolds. Season-defining contest. The sequel delivers. Giants hang on. Toby freaking Green, the machine, reigns supreme. Read the play like Shakespeare. Dream team. Stars in a midwinter night stream. Kick the seal at Giants delight. A full credit to my teammates creating and exclaims. Richmond's a quality side. Giants silence doubters. Relentless Tigers undermanned. Came within a whisker of victory. Beware the wounded tiger. Oh, thanks, I like that, so kind. Tyson Goldsack, the filmmaking footballer. A footballer, defender, and artist once in a student film, but I digress. A defender with a mighty fist, an actor that showed promise. I haven't heard much of this man until the grand final against West Coast. His recovery from injury made me a fan. His film was obscure. Found in a Reddit post. The film has Tyson wheelchair bound, a movie shot in black and white. While it's not a film that's profound, Outcast can relate to the main character's plight. He's now a former Magpie. Injuries curtailed his career. Don't despair, it's not goodbye. In Port Powers reserves, he appears. Football fans, let's salute this gun premiership player. Disappointing as being boys. 2 Richmond players harass on off the field from experience. Unwanted physical contact, being slapped for fun, being told it's just a joke, make is bullshit. It puts you on edge when people don't consent, when they tell skaters to stop. It's not a joke. Friends intervening prevented further physical contact. The teasing continued though. So Richmond players in the wrong. Mobile Troy was uncomfortable. Jaden Short grabbed him below the belt. Chol hit him back. Was he smiling? While grimacing, Nick Flostone grabbed his buttocks. Scholl shifted away, obviously uncomfortable. These actions should be frowned upon. Frankly, they're deplorable. Although Scholl claimed he had no issue whatsoever with those players, he rightfully stated that is not the sort of example we should be setting. Short of Flostone apologised to Cole, so they should. Regardless, it shouldn't happen. It's wrong. Sports are anyway, it's harassment, not just boys being boys. Football's mixed messages. A life like game is football. Game like football is life. Game life is like a football is. Life like a football game is a football game like life. Game is life like football. Football is life like a game. Is life football like game? Life is like a football game. A football game is like life. Football life is like a game. Football is a game like life. Gold Coast Suns vs Essendon Bombers, 12th August 2020. Near empty stadium, sparse crowd, almost silent, almost lifeless football in 2020. Brought to you by COVID-19. Notwithstanding these circumstances, match is going to be lit. Suns rise first, lead for the majority of the game, then set thanks to aggressive counter-attack. The battle-hearted Bombers, whose pride was wounded, the self-thick scars from the dark days of the drug doping scandal still haven't healed. Can't read that. It's blurry. New matches end. Dons briefly take the lead. Suns equalise, both teams attacking. Defensive games lacking. Tight, heart-stopping finish. Plays desperate, must-win game for both sides. Siren score, draw. First of 2020. Suns didn't shine at much as twilight. Suns dominated Bombers, yet they lost. Led for most of the match, yet they lost. In front of the home crowd, yet they lost. No chocolates. Once the competition's laughing stock. Once again, pull up short after a promising start. Once again, golden opportunity for Suns sets. If Essendon bombed out of the finals race, the Suns' flames extinguished. No blood spilled tonight. Each team lives to fight another day. No club songs to celebrate the game. Both teams have issues. Shortened quarters didn't help these mediocre sides. Once again, Hi, Scooter Bros. Thanks for support. Once again, the year from Hell delivers. These teams look to next week, next battle, next rave. Hope. Updated slide 18. Will I compare football to a winter's night? Will I compare? What are you doing? This is poems I wrote for uni for my thesis. Just reading them. Bit of shameless self-promotion. Dated. I usually read books by authors and stuff, but I want to try this. Oh, thanks, Scooter Bros. That's really kind of you. Cheers. Updated Sonnet 18. Will I compare football to a winter's night? Will I compare football to a winter's night? You're most groovy and most excellent. Dark days do harm the active mindset fight. And winter's worth values barely a cent. Sometimes too cold a hail for surely casts. And mostly is this god complexion smug. And even informed stars never last. Nature's harsh tempest, strong-willed players do shrug. But your forever storm just might fade. Not now, but surely soon. That's fair. You owe us. Yes, nature, haven't we earned the price paid? And strive forever players do indeed cuss, as long as we can go outside and play. Stay in forevermore, I say, nay. There you go. Cool. Tennis. Good. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I did my best. The reason it mentioned COVID is I wrote them in the COVID year. So my thesis was about sports poetry and COVID because I couldn't play much sports. So, yeah. Tennis race sound poem. And they're off. Rocket Rod Laver flew out. Meanwhile, Muscles Ken Rosewell gives rivals a taste of his backhand. Yvonne Goolagong glides gracefully around the court. Nuke is serving and Roach is bowling, while McEnroe spit the dummy. He truly is a super brat. As around the first turn, Laver still leads. Margaret becomes queen of the court. Steffi stopped at 22. Pistol Pete Sampras approached the net for 14 slams. Agassi comes off second best. That was the favourite. And Martina the Swiss Miss was overpowered by the Williams sisters. Serena stuck on 23. So around the next turn, the Fed Express hits the lead after a slow start, but Ruffer is closing in with Nova the Joker not far behind. Murray got a trifecta pulled up sore. Kyrgios is now the once and future king on social media. Followed by three-time Grand Slam champion Osaka speaking her mind. Ash snuck through a narrow gap to win the French. As they enter the home straight, Serena likely to tie with court. The old Warhorse Fled is slowing down. Rafa and Joker are likely to overtake Fed in a photo finish next gen. What next gen? Nadal owns the French Open. May retire as the GOAT mentally on song. Giants. Collingwood Magpies led throughout the entire match. They were far too strong for the Hawthorn Hawks winning the contest 8-11, 59 to 39, 27 at Giant Stadium in Sydney. To Victoria, thinking of you at the Harbour City. First goal, read well and get out again. Get consistency, face goals and problems. A couple of goals do not overwhelm. Another goal is to journey to Sicily, be in the moment, set self opportunities. Best I can do is show some guts. The journey is damaging all. Go on, break records, be unassailable. I have faith. Tennis ace. Train, exercise, never net rush impulsively, strategize, endure, nerves never intend to scream. Nowadays, net rushes inevitable, no surprise. Never isolate, smash. I sometimes serve aces because onto cast courts ensure errors. The court is my friend, he talks to me, keeps my secrets when I visit him. The court is my friend, he boosts my ego. The loss I suffer teach me our truths, he gives me hope. The court is my friend, he's a neighbour, he's there when I cry, when I'm agitated. The court is my friend, he's guarded, doesn't open up anymore. Signs are loud and clear. The court is my friend, I can't speak to him, can't look at him anymore. We're drifting apart. The court is my friend, we're no longer in tandem. Is the court still my friend? I'm forgetting what you look like on the surface, missing you, your love, the fear is returning. The black dog feasts of depression, and not an actual black dog. Am I too scared, too hurt? What do you want? My hands are restless, feet are aching, the gates are closed. His gates are closed, he's a stranger. There's no point in visiting anymore. Why are you treating me like the enemy? You're no longer number one to me. It's just a place, a memory, a dream. Nick Kyrgios says, Nadal's like an olive, he's super salty. Novak lives up to his nickname, the Joker. He can't be serious. Murray's an animal, a goat to be precise. The Fed Express always delivers. If you ask Johnny Mac, you'll find he knows everything. Haters say as a basketball, I'm a good tennis player. I'll tell him, if you come at King Kyrgios, you best not miss, bro. Nick Kyrgios thinks the clans at US Open are mad, bro. All the players at Donuts, ones like Korik, Djokovic, and Zverev, and Pablo Carreno Busta, clay court specialist, who wouldn't be in the top 50 without it. Listening to that Spud Becker instead of the King Kyrgios, they're selfish, bro. Selfish, a lot of them, except for Ash, Barty, and Bianca and Driscoll. They're aces. Kyrgios returns said, I told Mats one day I got my main man Andy Muzz Murray. Shut up, Mats, no one cares. And the overall Karen's catch and show some respect. He's an absolute pelican. As an intellectual, he's a great tennis player. How dare he tell me to read at least a few books? Bro, picture books don't count. Mixed messages in tennis. Great, that was a shot. Was that a great shot? Was a shot that great? A shot, was that great? Was that a shot great? A shot that was great. A shot that was great. A great shot that was. That was a great shot. Tennis, errors, no advantage. Nullifying, decepting, smashing, intense, nerve-wracking, nostalgic, exhausting tandem. Listen, we can't win tennis matches long past. Don't despair, we can change our fate. Just know it's not homeless. It's hopeless. It's not too late. When at the net, don't worry if you're past. Don't ruminate. Don't hesitate. There's time to reconnect with an old teammate. Though serves in tennis seem to move so fast, don't despair. We can change our fate. Make amends with teammates on the same date. Don't let your losses make you feel downcast. Don't ruminate. Don't hesitate. Don't try to end lost points with a debate. Don't let deficits grow until they're vast. Don't despair. We can change our fate. And don't let encore grudges turn into hate. We must remember that form slumps won't last. Don't ruminate. Don't hesitate. Don't despair. We can change our fate. Love Fair with Tennis, inspired by Elizabeth Barrett Browning's Sonnet 43. Why do I love tennis? Well, now let me see. I love the fact that I can unwind, breathe, laugh. Though when I push myself too much, I barf. Tennis helps when I'm feeling melancholy. My focus on tennis rejuvenates me. Striving for fitness and health is enough to keep me going when things get too tough. Is it constraining? Can I still be free? And is comp still worth the stress it brings? Do I want to return after lockdown? Will the long layoff affect my hamstrings? What things bring me smiles and what brings a frown? Would giving up tennis tear my heartstrings? Returning to court, will I be let down? Good game. Is this a good game? Is a game this good? A game. Is this good? Is this a game? Good. Good. This is a game. A game. This is good. This is a good game. Out exor sound poem. Out exor, not out, or he exor. Fall out, epice exor. Timeout, tilose e ora. Over and out. Game over. Seb Mills, I like that. That's lovely. Just explanation. This part's Greek, that part's English, so they go together. That's why I'm reading them together. Out exor, not out, or he exor. Fall out, epice exor. Time out, tilose e ora. Over and out. Telia ke, pavla, wash out. Muskema, heat out. Kapsa, look out. Prosehe, knockout. Baglo, knockout. Sit out. Katse exor. Workout. Prosponisi, run out, exameno, help out, voifia, stand out, diacre nenete, break out, potro, cry out, clio, in or out, messa e exo, get out, vex exo. Sports reserve, out again, out again, hand out, step out, fake out of play, bout, lout, route, sold out, lace out, walk out, forward out, wiggle out, throw out, hang out, running out, struck out, line out, count out, bowled out, called out, shut out, right out. Break, point down. I struggle and serve, been on and off for years. It has cost me love. Australia versus New Zealand. Australia defeated New Zealand in the deciding fourth game of the Netball Constellation Cup at Perth Arena and retained the trophy. Australia dominated the first quarter, which proved decisive as they led for the remainder of the game, winning 53-46. Fierce rivalry that spans decades. Australia faced New Zealand. Two sides, one goal. Keep an eye on the pressure in the circle. Raw, match for diamond, fire. Australia lead, another offensive war. Well done, Burger and Cherry combining beautifully. New Zealand over the Aussies. New Zealand needs to best Australia. Messi, Burger, set up opportunity for New Zealand. ScoMo tells Shami that Australia is just extraordinary. Netball is the best sport in Australia. I look at and appreciate sport. Australia set here in Perth. Movement has been exceptional. Brazil, body on the line. Alexander, it's about us winning. Here comes New Zealand. The pressure. Warming up. It's a big test. New Zealand composed today. 13,223 people here. New Zealand free to win her home. Volau has the tippy toe to get on with it. New Zealand fight back. Demolition Turner reads it like a book. New Zealand is here and now. Keep running. The captain weathered the New Zealand storm. Silver Ferns incredibly tough. Incredible New Zealand gone. Australia is the best nation ever. Lockdown days. Losing recreational sports is not the end of the world, as I can still watch and read about sports such as karate, tennis, dodgeball, AFL, orienteering, for soccer, wrestling, rugby, and netball, determined not to accept the situation as new normal nor yield those sacrifices are necessary. Chess board. Chess is every soldier scrambling. How exactly a sport? Snicker. Oh. Every single sacrifice supports success, stalemate, because occasionally reckless endeavors doom. Overlooking rooks ensures demise. Remember, everyone does experience devastating defeat. Lockdown gamers, sign up for a cross-ticked off fan. Let's play Call of Duty, then go outside, or go walking when the weather is fine. Catch up with your close friends on Zoom inside. Kick the footy in the backyard, dead, dying. Zant to Zumba, yes, go sway to the beat. Others do push-ups and meditate. When Corona's over, there's friends to meet, not to mention family interstate. Go for a jog at your favourite park. Take your dog for another bloody walk. Make sure you get home before it gets dark. Enter your home with positive self-talk. Relax, breathe, smile, keep your mind active. Stay at home. You must stay at home. Be creative. My mum says it's not for the haters. I never liked football, Mike, not at all. Why is money an athlete's only aim? Not heroes just chasing a bloody ball. Why are they so upset it's just a game? They know why the cost of entry is so high. It's better to stay home and watch TV. Here, loyalty to a club is a lie. Honest footballers are now absentee. I follow the Pies, but I'm not that keen. Give me table tennis games any day. Yes, tackling and rough play are not my scene. Non-contact sports, the best ones to play. So, son, if you don't agree with my thoughts, it's because you're far too obsessed with sports. A note to my Larkin. I recall you wearing many a footy scarf, you telling many a one-liner. Your dad jokes that made viewers laugh. As a presenter, there were none finer. They claim budget cuts were the reason. In the year from hell, they abandoned you. In the twilight of the footy season, Melburnians are feeling blue. And the last you got the cull, you brightened our day. The weather report is now dull. It's not fair being treated this way. Your channel would be starstruck. You'll make viewers smile and laugh. Right now, I feel stuck without you and your footy scarf. Whoops, I dropped things. Sorry. Mushrooming Elite League. Oh, this isn't aged well. But these mushrooms, the pine mushrooms, they're edible. They're not poisonous. Mushroom Elite League. 'Tis the right season. New game plan. New obstacles. Toadstools. Free kicks against. Our goal: the orange pine mushrooms, which are edible. They're edible. They're not poisonous. You can eat them. We must finish first on the ladder. Earn golden prizes. As fun guys, we aim to score as many fungi as possible. When spotting opponents, fellow hunters, we race to where they aren't. We must reach the mushrooms first. Avoid pitfalls like private properties, old green waterlogged mushrooms. In Greek, they're called manataria. In plain English, they're a pain to find. A rarity, a delicacy, not in season for long, hidden near and under the pines. I take them home. My Delidia says, In Aurea manataria. She's right, they are nice mushrooms. Now the off-season we wait. We scout for pine plantations until our march begins anew. In sound poem. Intercept, intervene, interact, inept, incentive, inclusive, incredible, indefensible, in-depth analysis, indirect free kick, infighting, in close, inquiry, injury, interstate, involvement, incident, infringement, instigate, intimidate. Inside left, inside center, innings, interest, inside edge, infield, in swinger, inside out, in or out. Generations. When I was young, I played tip ball. When I'm old, I have a hit of golf. I like tennis. When I was young, I love swimming. When I'm old, I'll partake in water aerobics, but for now I like hiking and jogging. When I was young, I loved to run. When I'm old, I'll join a cycling club, but for now I'll have a game of chess. When I was young, I played basketball. When I'm old, I'll give croquet a try. But I don't like cricket. I know. I love it. Game over. This game is not over. This is not game. This game is not over. This is not game over. This game is over. Not game over. This is not. This is not over. Game. This is not game over. This is game, not over. This is game, not over. This is over, not game. Close finishes. Was that a close finish? Was a finish that close? A finish was that close? Was that a finish? Close. Close. A finish that was close. Close. That was a finish. A finish that was close. A close finish that was. Yoda, I am. That was a close finish. So common it meters a lot to me. No strategies, I'm at a loss. My writer's fear is here. We can view sports we can't play. Honours brings about fear. Am I truly good enough to succeed, to thrive? No, is my goal merely to survive? That's the wrong idea. I've never been one to give up. Oh no, this is the one to the Pokemon song. I'll try sing it. So common means a lot to me. No strategies, I'm at a loss. My writer's fear is here. Dun, dun, dun. We can view sports, but we can't play. Honours brings about fear. Dun, dun, dun. Am I truly good enough to succeed, to thrive? No. Dun, dun, dun. Is my goal merely to survive? That's the wrong idea. Pokemon, never been one to give up. Pokemon. And so I must persist because I've so much to gain and it's a long way down. Pokemon, I'm in the twilight now, so I need to shake off the doubts. Dun, dun, dun. And my future is still unknown. I have to see this through, Pokemon. And I may win or I may lose. I have to at least try. Dun, dun, dun. So I can look at the mirror and not ask myself why I'm so close to the finish line. There's much that I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. While I'm sometimes filled with dread, my friend, closure is near. Failed me. This one's this one's my grandma passed away. This tribute. Look at the back of this. Oh, it's 2 pages. I forgot about that. There's a photo too. Oh, thanks a lot. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Mike Polaris. Yeah, Lenny Polaris Ode was saying, when I first saw the ward, you were there. I loved how you always held me. I miss your cuddles. When I first saw your house, you were there. I love your warm welcomes. I miss your amazing cooking. When my first birthday, you were there. I saw you bless me. I missed your voice. When I first went by train and tram, you were there. Loved how you held my hand. I missed our adventures. When I first slept over, you were there. I loved how you said goodnight. I missed talking with you. When I first moved home, you were there. Loved how you wished us well. I missed your visits. When I first won a tennis final, you were there. I love how you celebrated with me. I miss making memories with you. When you injured your hip, we were there. I hated seeing you in pain. I miss seeing you frolic. When you turned 90, we were there. We loved seeing you clap. We miss seeing you out of Plumpton. When you first moved to Plumpton, oh, thanks a lot. That's so kind of you. When you first moved to Plumpton Villa, we were there. We loved seeing you often. We missed your smile. When you had your first Christmas there, we came. We loved spending time with you. We missed your presence. When you were bedridden, we were there. We loved hugging and kissing you. We missed your encouragement. When we almost lost you 4 years ago, we were there. We loved that we were proven wrong. Oh, how we wished that you could have cheated death again. When you were recently injured, we weren't there. We were worried sick. We wished it was nothing serious. That can't be the end. I thought I wrote more. Thank you for listening. That's the end of the poems. My throat hurts. Thank you for joining. I might read something else after, but I don't know if there's anything else I've written. Might be something I haven't written. Thank you so much. I really appreciate support and have a great day.